This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him, he's in. Touchdown, Bama.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense to win back. To throw, it's Arnold. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability.
He's going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looks to the left, pass caught.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch but did not get a foot. Incomplete. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Curtin.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30 now. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Handoff running right.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 14-14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Miller. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Arnold. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback drops back. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball in his own. That ball was almost picked off.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Past the 20. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 30. At the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Alabama 28.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 17 set to kick this one away.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pass rush closing in. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Movement here from the tight end. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
35, Oklahoma, 28.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's backing off from the line now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Snags the quick throw. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw up behind the receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
time enough for one more play in the half. They'll run it to the left. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Pickup of 15. That's a first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 10-yard line. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
26. First down for the offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Handoff heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he knocks that one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
And on fourth down. This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pop pass on the jet sweep. That run moves the ball across the 40.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown. Tie. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Trying to extend the play. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the single back takes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Law. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Thompson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
A completion sets up a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
4th down, he's throwing for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A loss of 3 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Oklahoma 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a great effort here by the running back, but he's still a little bit short of the line to gain. Now we got a tough decision to make coming from the sideline.
They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time.
He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Oh, a reverse. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Breaks free. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air, it's Arnold. Catch made on the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Caught behind the line. It's McIntyre. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Great job here by the play caller.